So our stack of boxes to move is getting bigger. I figured it was going to get bigger because there's things I can't get rid of, like pictures, scrapbooks from my father, things like that. This is going to double for sure just with Willow's books. They're all classics and she's a writer, so they're definitely staying. As far as furniture, we're not going to take anything. Maybe we might take the coffee table and the side table that Rick had made us. We were talking about how when we start traveling and we look for towns, villages, cities to live in for a month or a year, and how expensive it can be in the cities where you have the younger people, you've got things to do, you got shopping and stores and restaurants, and it's really hopping, it's got things to do, but it's very expensive. And then the further away you get from the city, sometimes you have less to do, which is fine. We do love hiking and parks and things like that, but sometimes there's not a whole lot to do. I mean, that's great for a while, so it's less expensive the further away you go from the city, obviously. So it's a catch-22. You live in the city, it's expensive, but you have all the things that you want. You live away from the city, you still have a lot of things that you want. It's less expensive, but getting into the city is always a pain in the butt. Traffic is always bad. I don't care where in the world you are. Usually getting into a city is, we just end up not going because I just don't like sitting in traffic or worrying about getting into a car accident, especially here in Florida. It's really bad as far as car accidents go. So where we end up, we just don't know at this point, like I've said before. We're really just waiting on Willow and seeing where she goes. If she studies abroad, if she studies her master's in California or somewhere else. We'll go where she goes if she wants us to go. She might just say, go away. That's a great thing about working online. Go wherever you want. It's almost like too many choices. Thankfully, you folks have been giving us a lot of great ideas. Something's wrong with my telephone, so I'm using Rick's to record this. It keeps saying I have full memory, but it's not full. I'm gonna have to take it in to see what's up. We're in Sarasota. This is just down the street, not far from the apartments where we used to live. It's beautiful. If you like boating, fishing, snorkeling, scuba diving, swimming, just watching the water, sunsets, this is the place to be. So we're looking at trucks, but I told Rick, I said, I want to look at Expedition. I really like our Durango, like the size of the Durango, and how the dogs and kids and luggage could fit in the back. Truck too, I could put a cap on the back and marble, and the luggage can go in the back. And if we do get something, it won't be right away, but you know me and my research, I like to check things out. 37,000, how it's used.
2013 Platinum Edition.
I don't know how many miles it has or why it was traded in. I usually get new vehicles because we keep them for 10 to 15 years, and I don't want to worry about repairs, and I like the warranty. Pros and cons on getting new and used cars, and everyone has their own preference. I personally prefer a new car. I don't have to worry about it breaking down if we're traveling across the country. Under warranty, and I know it'll last me 10, 15 years because we take really good care of our vehicles. This is a little too big, but it's nice. I like when there's window in the back here so we could reach for the cooler, or if Marvel's going to be in the back that we could reach him. It's funny that not all of them have that. This is a new type of slider window. 53,000? Geez, buy a house.
My one's 41.
41,000? So he doesn't have the back window. A lot of trucks. Rick had a GMC when I met him, and it was this color. We're in Venice Ford, if you were wondering, on Route 41.
Look at how much room. There's a ton of room. A lot of room.
Yeah.
And those flip up, so they're out of the way if you have to put something big.
Hard to show you here. There you go. Much as I like a truck or an Expedition or anything else, I like not having bills. When you start getting rid of your bills, you feel more free because you are, and you don't feel like you've got to make so much money just to keep up with everything. Because even without car payments, house payments, you still got lots of bills. Taxes, insurance, food, gas, upkeep of cars, health insurance, medical bills because health insurance doesn't cover it. Lots of things like that. If you were wondering about these trees that have this hanging stuff, that's Spanish moss. I think it's so pretty. When I first came down here, I had no idea what it was. Aren't they pretty? Isn't it pretty? My brother and sister are heading out west for a month. Utah, Colorado, I'm not sure, Yellowstone, I'm not sure exactly where they're going, but my brother has a really cool van that he customized so they can pretty much live out of it for the next month, along with the trailer to put his motorcycle and whatnot behind. And my sister has, of course, the Class B. If you don't follow her, be sure you do. GypsyRoland.com. Gypsy Roland's her YouTube channel. She's gonna have a lot of video of this trip, so going out west, so you wanna check it out, see what she's up to. I wish we could have gone, but Willow's in college and we couldn't leave because she actually is not completely online at this point. Once she starts her bachelor's, she'll be completely online. We'll be able to go anywhere. Very exciting idea. They're actually a little bigger than our Durango. See, I really like at least the size of our Durango.
I like the Explorers.
I do too, it's just small. For you and me it'd be fine, but not for 2 dogs, 2 kids. And Noah's gonna be like 6'5" by the time he's done growing. My side of the family's kind of large. So he's only 14. He's still growing like a weed. I think that's why he's so skinny. Okay, we're in this Publix Plaza in Venice. I'm looking for AT&T and see if they can help me with my telephone because it says it's full, the storage, and I deleted everything, so I can't record using my phone. I don't see an AT&T. It says it's in this plaza, and it's not here. If it was here, it's closed. We have one in our town, Northport. Customer service at AT&T in Northport, Florida. Thumbs up. Awesome. Her name is Odessa. I don't know if she was the manager today. It's Saturday. She knew everything. She was so smart. I'm going to call AT&T. Actually, go online, leave feedback, and give her like 5 stars. It's very rare to find good customer service these days. She helped me with my phone. She found out the problem. Did you know that the Samsung Galaxy S6 Active does not have an SD card? But she was able to go and free up a bunch of stuff, so I have half the space of my phone back, so I can continue to record for you. Can't wait to get a new camera so I don't have these issues as far as space and going and having to worry about Dropboxing and all that. Pumpkins. It's almost Halloween. We forget that it's fall down here because it's still in the 90s or high 80s. Forget about that it's almost Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas because it's warm.